February 1258. A man walks through his own treasury. Guards flank him on both sides, not his guards. He passes vaults filled with gold he spent decades protecting. Gold that paid scholars. Gold that filled libraries. Gold that never paid for walls, armor, or soldiers. Behind him, Baghdad is burning. Ahead of him, something worse than fire. This is Caliph al-Mustasim, ruler of Baghdad, spiritual leader of millions, heir to a dynasty that ruled for 5 centuries. In 3 hours he will be dead, not by blade, not by arrow. Because the men who captured him followed rules older than mercy. For 500 years, Baghdad was the center of the world. A city of 1 million people. Where Greek philosophy met Persian astronomy. Where algebra was invented. Where hospitals treated rich and poor alike. This wasn't a dying empire. It was a civilization at its peak. But power had grown ceremonial. The treasury was full. The army was weak. And when warnings came from the east, Baghdad did nothing. Those warnings were the Mongols. They weren't raiders. They were a system. Submit early and you lived. Resist and your city ceased to exist. Every city was given the same choice. Written terms. Nosrets. Noimoushin. Baghdad refused. When the Mongols arrived, they didn't rush the walls. They surrounded the city, built siege engines in plain sight, calculated every weak point. Then they destroyed the Caliph's army in the field, not in battle but in a trap. In one day, Baghdad lost everything that could defend it. Weeks later, the walls fell. Al-Mustasim surrendered too late. He was brought to his treasury and shown the gold he'd hoarded while his city prepared for nothing. Then he was wrapped in a carpet. Mongol law forbade royal blood from touching the ground. So horses were led slowly over his body until he died. No blood spilled. The message was complete. His sons were executed. His dynasty ended. Baghdad was given to the army. For days the city was dismantled. Scholars were separated. Artisans taken. Everyone else killed. Libraries burned. Books thrown into the Tigris until the water ran black with ink. Canals destroyed so the city could not recover. Baghdad wasn't just conquered. It was demonstrated. Within months, cities across the region surrendered without resistance. Not because they feared death, but because they understood the system. Baghdad became a lesson, because titles don't stop siege engines.